Let's see how this works, because she's coming. Now, I am going to unlock science before she does. Apparently, I didn't use one of my abilities. She is Siam. Thrungthrak is. I'm going to save my money for now. I want to make sure I get my explorers. Explorers take way too long to process. I do want to win over some of the... Oh, I got to make hub towns. I didn't turn everybody into a hub town. Sorry. Everyone that's not a city with... Gotta say... Okay, hold on. Hub town, hub town, hub town. Oh, wait. So let's get a merchant. And let's turn you into a hub town. Everything that's not a city is a hub town. You're all cities. You're not, because I can't really build anything on you. The production is terrible right now. Okay. That is a lot of factory resources. I gotta keep my eyes on Ada too, because she was causing some shit. I'll go with Republic. Not sure how much you're connected to anything. I want to try to avoid sending anybody to Thrungthrak or Lafayette because they're going to start a war. It's just that simple. I got oil down there, which is nice. I'm kind of out in the tundra. Look at all those friggin' resources that one settlement has. Nope. What are you doing? Go here. We're at 92. Okay, everybody's uptown. You're gonna wait. Time to send the merchants. Mina gets one. Need production, man. Production on these settlements is just dog shit. Now, you know Oxford's coming. That's the one thing that we also know is coming. Let's get you over by Lafayette because he's about ready to get moving. Do I have a... I still have a point. Alright. Gotta use it. As I mentioned, the computer may sit idle for a bit because of the fact that they are out-scienced. I do want this cultural one. I want to see which one I can get first. Okay. Alright, let's do military science. Beijing. How much oil do I have? 3. Okay, 3's not bad. Well, Per-Atum is still producing pretty well. And you are going to go to... There we are. I still love how Jade has all those resources because of the lighthouse. Alright, 252 per turn. Who does not? Lafayette. Okay, the only two that don't have will be the two that I don't want. You are... It's what, 340? Okay, 340. I still take care of this point. Good. No. No, go to you. Dude! Can you learn how to play the game, please? No! Thank you. Oh, science. Science per age, repeatable. Let me just say. Do that first. Just keep slowly building it up. And you need to go... Just surrounded by everybody. Alright, I don't know where you're gonna go. Go here, I guess. I obviously don't have anywhere near the money I need to buy an explorer now. Gotta get military science quick so I can get these walls up. 1600 for an explorer. I've already won on this channel, the Zivon Switchman channel, culturally, so I kind of want to win. I kind of want to win scientifically. I'm going to master that, and we're going to go with science for now. And I want... No, I got that. Happiness on mountains. I think I'm pretty good with the mountains here. Okay, you guys are brand new, but... Not making the gold I need. Lafayette is. Lafayette's making way too much gold. Next city that can produce is going to get Oxford. You know how I love my Oxford. But if I'm moving this quick, I could probably get all the wonders I need. Really, this era is... It's easy to build wonders in this era. My capital is, once again, what was once known as Wasay. Is there someplace else I can settle or no? Probably not, right? Your production is what? 62. Well, yeah, your happiness kind of sucks. Wait here for now. I could call war on her if I can get an alliance with Augustus and one with Confucius. I'm pretty sure I can. Let's see why I can't. Can any of you finish your groceries, please? There we go, Baghdad. Wait, you're not the capital, though. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Just put it wherever I can put it. That's what she said. And you're not done yet. Let me see something. Confucius. You're aligned with Ada. You're hostile towards Lafayette and Friedrich. Lafayette and Friedrich makes sense to me. Because it seems as though all my people are hostile towards him. Neutral to everybody else here. Friendly with Lafayette. Now this is weird. See, I was friendly with Lafayette too. Until he called for war on me for no reason whatsoever. Well, because Trongtrak did, and Trongtrak is a beautiful woman. So yeah, if she wants to start a war, I would be willing to do it myself. Because I'm madly in love with her. More so than Hatshepsut. Well, Trongtrak seems to have bigger tits. When it's two gorgeous women, that's how it's decided. That's the deciding factor for me. Which one's packing the 38 Bs up and the 32 Bs down. Alright, so we can get walls. Now we can get the Red Fort. Let's do this. And steam engine would be interesting. Electricity would be good. Let's get steam engine. Let's get that done. I will go with... Let's go with my civics so the mountain stuff can be useful. Baghdad, you are not the capital. Oxford would take you 9... You're not going to build it as fast as the capital. So, with that being said, let's get a schoolhouse. Put it over the observatory. You are the capital. You are going to get, with more production, that is, you can't build Oxford. Son of a bitch. Hey, son of a bitch. Why don't you give me a schoolhouse as well? Yeah, I need a museum instead. Let's get a museum. That's university. I don't want to get rid of that. Shit. Alright, let's get a schoolhouse. Go with the temple. You are going to get me Oxford. Yes, okay, so that's 7 turns. That's not bad. Right there. Still have another city right here that's not doing jack. Let me get... Is there a science independent somewhere around here? Anywhere around here? Science? No. I'm not doing that here. It's not the time or place. Okay. Well. Hey, baby doll. Next turn, I will buy an explorer. And I will start exploring. I want to go through my own civics, even though I can get the Hermitage with the other civic. I want to get through mine. Because as I said, I want to take advantage of these mountains. Now, if the capitals or the cities or even the towns build up, I can unlock the mountain tiles anyway. We have to get these things eating. Take a farmer's market. Okay, I can't get a... What do you call? An explorer. I don't know, man. Go somewhere. We're allies now. Just... Whatever. Go there. I don't know what to do with you. You're going to be wandering. I still haven't seen what's up here. I am really leading in science per turn. I am surprised. Then again, Lafayette is really leading in gold per turn. I've always said this, when you get to this stage of the game, you want to be making at least 1,000 gold per turn at some point or another. You have to be making that much. If you're not making that much, then you're going to be missing out. Alright, so let's go with... Steam Engine Plus. No, let's go electricity. Let's get an Explorer. The production that I have, it would take me 10,000 centuries. Not going to wait that long. You don't have 10,000 centuries. I could try to reconcile with the two of them, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. They might wait for the ideologies. They might wait for it. Lafayette's leading in culture by a lot. I do have to be making a lot more money than this, though. That's what happens when you have an economic dark age, which, by the way, should have been avoided easily. Let's get ironworks. Because you really need ironworks. Holy crap, do you need ironworks? Well, right there, bam! That's the beauty of being right by a wonder. Another problem is that walls in this game, in this stage, they're way too expensive now. It's like 2,000 to get those defensive fortifications. Now, the computer is always going to side with the computer, so if I tried to start a war with somebody that my ally is aligned with, he's going to turn against me, probably. I'm just going to wait. I haven't really built up a good army, so I'm just going to wait. go get that economic so-and-so. Muscat. Never mind, I can't do that because she's doing it for me. I don't really... I guess I need more happiness. There's nothing else here. Well, there's this cultural one, I guess. Guess I can take that. See, in 6, if you had a city-state, you would be able to get their resources. In this one, not so much. You can incorporate them, and then you can get their resources. Oh, I love you, Hatshepsut. He's kind of hanging. He's doing something. Usually the computer will wait until everyone has ideologies. And typically it doesn't take that long for the computer to get ideologies. It's one of the reasons why they do not go with the wonders, because they're too busy getting ideologies. That's where they beeline it. I have to get more trade routes. Cultural exchange, yeah. Oh, do I love her? Research collaboration, absolutely. It's the one I really want. Alright, the next Explorer is going to cost 3,200 gold. Pretty much everybody's making more gold per turn than I am. Except Friedrich and Confucius, that's it. And my settlements are not populating at all, man. If they were, I would be able to unlock these mountain tiles and there would be a lot more production per turn. In fact, I can sort of see... Okay, so that's the first one. But look at the yields. Like that would be a hell of a tile. Okay. So that... Food science buildings receive an adjacency to mountains, and that's that. Do I have any next to mountains? Well, there's a wharf, so yeah, food right there. I didn't see a tremendous increase, though. Unless I'm wrong and those are not mountains, but I'm pretty sure they are. That's a volcano, for God's sakes. Can't get a volcano outside a mountain. It's got to be in a mountain. You know what I mean? Well, Friedrich's going to really like me because my capital has 1,000,000 wonders. He likes when capitals have wonders. How are you having a problem with happiness? Look at the happiness you have here. Okay, electricity, I get more specialist limit increases, all that other stuff. Get some more fish. Yay, these are populating. Most useless ones out of all of them. Modernization would open up the doors for the mosque, which is really good. That's urbanization, I mean. Industrialization will give me better units. Let's go industrialization. We'll go more science per turn. All buildings to be +1 science adjacency, save that. God, do I love the Abbasid, man. Well, I could have put those fish in Jade. Let me increase my trade capital with my allies. These I've unlocked. What the hell? That's 4. Come on, man. Seriously.
I wonder any
Oxford! Wow! Brand new idea. I'm not even going to take a screenshot of that. I do this all the time. +4 science and 2 free text. And a wildcard point. And you mastered that. Okay, cool. That one I don't mind. Let's keep that going. Let's get that. Okay, let's get that.
Flee to the mountains.
Okay, so that's now done. I wouldn't mind. I kind of need happiness. I don't want it, but I kind of need it. Okay, Union Ironworks. What other wonders can you build, though? While I'm looking at it. See, like this. Improvements in districts and lake tiles. This. The yields. Oh, God, that is such a good one. Sorry, that is such a good one. Still not doing the social question. Let me take a look. All districts change to mountains receive defensive fortification one. Okay. Still haven't uncovered anything here. Let's go there. You made it! No, sit outside. Hold on. Okay, let's go to Augustus. Prove trade. There really isn't anything that I'm dying for when it comes to... When it comes to city-states that are available right now. I could go for big timbers just to fuck with her, but... Oh, there's one. Marrakesh. Independents keep popping out throughout the course of the age. Why is Catherine... Why are you not happy? How are you not happy? This makes no fucking sense. This is why my production is garbage, because you're not happy. With happiness... What is causing you calamity here? That's Baghdad. Baghdad's perfectly fine. Except for the fact that it has no production whatsoever. Let's change that with the ironworks. Okay, why are you at negative? What the fuck sense does this make? No. Yes. And we're going to go with Confucius. Okay. No, yeah. Still, hanging around. Is there any conflict going on? I don't think so. Nope. This does look eerily similar to when I won with Ada Lovelace earlier on the other channel. I know what I'm going to do for the next one. I do have to show you Tonga. I also have to show you the Pirate Republic, which kind of only works. It could work. No, it could work for the character I'm going to pick next game. Could work for her. That's your hint. Her. See, like, look at these tiles. That's insane. 7 production, all this happiness. Come on, man. Yes, improve those trade relations. Absolutely. More money for me? No. No. Yeah, where are you? Come on, where's Confusion? What are you talking about? I can't go to one of his... You serious? Go to the guy that gives me oil. Okay, you need to get rid of the fish. Put some happiness in there, okay? Production's at 62. That is sad. It is really sad. To the point where I'm either going to cry or I'm going to be angry. Take your pick. It'd be funny if I can befriend Lafayette a little bit and he turns on her, which will never happen. He's French. He's under the same influence as me. It's the tit effect. So let's look at what we are up against here. Usual suspects. We have... Let's see. Friedrich is probably... Is that... I always get them or Prussia or Russia mixed up. I think that's Prussia. Firaxis, Siam. Augustus is France. Surprise, surprise, Amina is Buganda. Somebody's trying to spy. I mean, even bigger surprise. Wow. Totally shocked. Friedrich. Very nice of you. Okay. Ironworks. Done. Let's get a... I want a schoolhouse is what I really want. I also have to get stock exchanges. I could get... No, that's a lot of pressure. You lose a lot of happiness, but you're at like 60-something happiness, so I think you're alright. I think you'll put up with it.
And was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark satanic mills?
Alright, my main units are now more effective. No combustion. Take that. And we're going to try to improve trade relations with it. Why don't I have... I don't understand. Why don't I have... access to more of your stuff? You're right here. I had 2 settlements that I unlocked. Or uncovered. There's one that was Beijing, and then, yeah, there's one right here. Why can't I go there? I already made a trade route with it. I guess I have to send it from here. But this is modern age. You can just go from anywhere. You know? Don't forget, Hatshepsut's main passive is that she has plus culture every time she gets a resource. For every unique resource, she gets plus culture. That remains. That doesn't go away. So don't forget that. If only I can get some damn production. Okay, so grow the city. So I need these mountain tiles. Can I go to a second? There we go. More horses. Put that in Jade. Let's get some growth, man. So what you're saying is the capital is the only settlement that I have that's not that happy. Everybody else is like ecstatic. Why is that? That makes 0 sense to me. Even the new places that are out in the middle of the ocean are just totally fine with life in general. But my capital is pissed. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Let's get through this Nepalese civic tree as quick as possible. What if I were to get a merchant out here in the towns on the oceans? Still not halfway to where I need to be in terms of gold per turn. So that's one of the things I do love about this game, is that just because you make a lot of gold per turn at one point doesn't mean that you get a golden age. Like, you have to earn golden ages. It's not just, whoops, I stumbled into one like you could in the previous game. 3 units chase the mountains, units complete fortifications 1 turn, chase the mountain. Woo. So, RW is right by you. If you tell me I can't complete this trade, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, we already have one democracy. That's Lafayette. Not going for democracy. He's got a lot of settlements, and a lot of them are just garbage settlements out here. Don't forget, I'm going to have more science per turn than anyone else in this game for the majority of the game, if not the rest of the game completely. It would be very hard for the opposition to gain the science per turn that I'm going to get at this point. The problem now is being able to upgrade my units to the point where I can just muscle them out of existence. By the way, why isn't it the first... Oh, we can fuck off, game. Why are you... You're spying on your ally. What the fuck is wrong with you? Warehouse buildings. Okay, ironworks are done. I do need a lot of gold, so a rail station would make the most sense. Start building these. Where was your bank? What's your inn? Oh, in this garbage. Is it banking? Yeah, so let's go. What? What do we gotta do? I'm cool here. Yo, why can't I go to Confucius? Has he never traded with me? Is that what this is? But I already made a trade with him. This doesn't... I don't know. I've put hundreds of hours into this game and I still can't figure this one out. I could go for another... No, I want to go up here. I want to get some migrants. Well, really, I want to get some gold. Oh. That is an artifact. Alright. Do I want to work on ice? No. Fuck you. Eat shit. Can't denounce me. You're stuck just disliking me. That. Could settle up there. Wouldn't be connected in any way, but... Okay, I can buy another Explorer now. Should be focusing on walls, though. Medieval walls against industrial or modern technology don't last very long.
Remember,
Mosque!
remember, merchant child. Your desires are the enemies of war.
Now I get more yields. 50% more yields
Better to die.
in that area. Okay. Ooh, cultural point. I could go to flight already. In fact, let me take a look at something. Let me beeline it to rocketry. There we go. Just let it do what it does. And we're going to go for that, right? It's the next one? Right. I should go with that so I can avoid all this conflict. Science, please. Constructing. Get the food on navigable rivers. I love that you can keep policies from different ages. Is there another one that I can build that would be done in quick? Red Fort is not bad. It's gold in production. So we'll do that. And we're going to get the cultural point, which will be 10 culture per age. That's 30 culture per... That's 60 culture. Okay. Is there anybody... Hold on. Let me see. Is there anybody... I'm really trying to win scientifically, but I wouldn't mind getting artifacts just in case. It's always nice to have a backup plan. The problem is I don't have enough culture per turn to match Lafayette. If I did, this would be a lot better. Is there anybody else that is no science, independence, nothing? When it comes to a merchant, I could get a merchant and just walk him over to Beijing or to whatever. Which one is this? Okay, so anyway, I was looking at Buganda with Amina. Lafayette is the United States, which is amazing to me. Okay, your schoolhouse is now done. And let's see. Do I want a museum or you know what you need? You need well, you have an ironworks. You're at 67 production. Why don't you get a rail station? We'll spread this out to a mountain tile. God, look at that mountain tile. Okay. There's one everywhere. Let's go in there. There's one here. Where is this one here? Trying to figure out why would Lafayette's a cultural type. He's cultural and diplomatic, I believe. The United States doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, Ada Lovelace is England or Great Britain, and obviously Confucius is the, what's the last one? The Han? Whatever it is. Qin? They're okay. You don't have anybody... Nothing else? No other independence? That's it? Well, considering freaking... Lafayette is spread all over the planet. Augustus has 13 settlements, which isn't bad. Confucius has 6. That's lame-o, man. Okay, let's get culture and culture buildings. I could do the open art museum, but I don't want to deal with that. Let me think. What else can I do? I guess you guys. Helsinki's okay. Alright. What do I want to buy next? How about, well, you know what I need to do? I need to upgrade my units. You need to upgrade Dreadnought. And Jade needs walls, but they're too damn expensive. Look at that shit. Fucking 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold per wall. So now if I had an economic golden age or even an economic standard age, I'd be at about 500, 600 gold per turn at this point. Golden age, I would have been at about 700, 800 gold per turn at this point. I'm on gold, for fuck's sakes. Food tiles are good. They're starting to populate better. It would cost how much to upgrade all you? Okay, so I have... Yeah, you're not going to mess with me. I have howitzers. Try to start, I'll just blast you from here. She does have fortifications, though I don't. The computer unlocks that immediately, and then it's just fortifications everywhere. I also have to be leery of the fact that I'm going to need to buy a launch pad. But the big thing is I have to have production. This production is not going to cut it. Not even close. It doesn't make sense, especially in Kathmandu, because of all the fucking wonders I have. So I have to get rail stations. Get some gold, buy some stuff. Cultural exchange, absolutely. Full culture, baby. Alright, Friedrich is fascist. Let's go somewhere. Do I have a Nepalese scout? I had a scout that was still alive, so what's the problem? A good combination would be Siam with Tecumte. Pop that influence. Buy those independents. Make them your city-states. I one time fought a war. I won militarily with Tecumte because I had 20 independents. That's plus 20 combat. Okay, this needs to be built. Not done yet. Okay, rail station is now available. A porta would be nice. I want to get a laboratory first. I mean. If you have rail stations and you put tobacco in those places, you're going to have a serious increase in production. I'm not going to say the dreadnoughts can take her out because of the combat support, but it would pretty much do a serious number on her. Improve trade with Amina, maybe? I need more trade. I could try to go with Plumthrak. She's going to try to denounce me afterwards, though. Competing Wonder, I have one turn left. I think I can deal with that. Hold on. Mina. You never say no to it. You know you want it. Whoop. Okay. Only one artifact left. Where are the wonders? I have only one artifact. Well, I have two. It's just... I don't have a place for the other one. Who's building the museum? I think Kathmandu is. Once Per-Atum is done with this, I have to get my own wonder.
The world is the place we prove real by dying in it.
Fred Forte. All right.
Iogo Kali, the Gurkhas are upon you.
Don't want that. Your rail station is now done. You are at 72 production. That's not bad. Let's get a... Let's get La Porta. Alright. Can I get... You're at over 100 production per turn. Can I get Eiffel Towers? Oh yeah, let's get mine. And we'll get more coal. Where? Fuck you, alright. Let's try to find wonders. Fine. You don't have to denounce anybody to start a war. It's just going to kill you diplomatically. Alright. Let's get another merchant. Now, if I build this, I kind of don't have to worry about it. Up. Somebody's fighting. I'm very mad at ooh. I don't think I can build anything in my capital other than overbuild. There's no room anywhere. Grow my town. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go for those ice caps. Mountains, man. Give me the mountains. That's my capital. You're still... Well, your happiness did go up a lot. I'm not gonna lie. And ironworks. See, I can just overbuild on stuff. I can't do anything else. I'll take as much tobacco as I possibly can get. But I really... That capital was always the most productive settlement I had. Now suddenly it's the least productive city. I don't understand it. But then you are very small. Perhaps you're right. The big projects are going to be in Per-Atum. Per-Atum is probably going to carry me the rest of the way here. There are floods! with Fluffy, it's gonna start. Hold on, I'm probably not right now. I don't like to get involved in war at this period of time until I have an ideology. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. By the way, you did build a defensive fortification there. And defensive fortification. Wow. Wow. Holy shit, how is this happening? Shit. Okay, I don't have to work on that. These are medieval. I have to. No, that's the. Whoa, look at this. Man, what a fucking card that is. It's just saving me so much time. I told you, Nepal is a lot better than it looks. What happened to my scout, though? I had a scout here. From somewhere around here. Because Nepalese scouts can go over mountains and stuff. Come on, give me another wonder. I don't have any units here, though. I gotta send them over here. In fact, let me send you over here, because this is by a river, so... I'll buy a water tile. Here, take more food. Just gonna pile up all the influence. We'll go with science again. Do some mountains. Do the wonders. Fortunately, you're not in the desert. Deity. Yeah, once flight is unlocked, Per-Atum is going to build an aerodrome and start doing those projects. I'm going to try to I'm going to try to buy as many productive buildings as I can here. Oh wait, you're already down here, so you should be. Yo, anyone fucking. You need to stop with the spying shit, okay? Who's this now? When your own fucking allies are doing it. Okay, so your Porta is done. Could go for a stock exchange, but instead, let me go for the laboratory. Even Genet is more productive than the capital. There's something wrong here. 70 production in antiquity is like, yeah, wow. Okay, let's upgrade all you. Alright, we got +2. Right, you guys are pretty set. So let's just do that. Let me take a look at this settlement. Medieval. Okay. Not working here. Yeah, now my Gurkha, they are at 60 combat strength. And they're even worse in the mountains, so... All I would have to do is kind of put them here and it's game over. She's only at 298 science per turn, Thrumtrak is. So I can have planes and bombers and what have you, and then she can just deal with it. It's pretty much all she can do. That other one. Will you fucking stop with the spying on
Those
me?
who teach
There we
this
go.
ocean of wisdom
Wunderbar,
realize the
wundernath.
momentary nature of things.
That is 4 wonders in one settlement in one video. How about that? Huh? Am I good or am I good, right? Now we get more influence per turn and we get 20 plus on all our relationships.
The sum.
There's flight. Take the full cultural exchange. Thank you very much. We're at 104 influence per turn. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you need an aerodrome. You need an aerodrome here. And while I'm in the giving mood, okay, you can't buy anything. Okay. Nothing here, huh? So we're going to stop at this point. So far, no more crashes. So far. Could just be a conversion thing. I will be back on tomorrow with more. Hopefully I'll be able to win this because I will not be on Thursday, obviously. It's a holiday. So I will see you next time.